What's up, guys? Thanks for checking out Black Diamond Guns and Gear. I'm Josh.
And I'm the other guy that sometimes we call Josh.
Sometimes. Today we're talking about M&P 2.0 3.6 inch.
Guys, today we got a touchy subject. I'll let you guys know that we're Glock fan guys, boys, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Boys, guys, man, whatever. We still like Glocks.
Boys to men. So we brought something to the range today that not a lot of people would actually think that we would bring to the range.
This is a really cool pistol, man. I dug it because I carry a Glock 26. I'm still waiting for Glock to make out the 26X, but apparently that's not going to happen anytime soon. So this thing right here is what came to mind when I was looking for something to that size.
Now guys, the thing about Smith & Wesson that I do not understand is they have all of these math equations for models. You got the 2.0, 3.6, which I don't know if you've got to add it and subtract it or whatever and get like a 5.4, 38, 29, whatever.
Basically, it has the slide length of a Glock 26 and it has the frame of a Glock 19, so it holds 15 rounds. That's what caught my eye. I was like, man, I've been waiting for this Glock 26X forever. Here it is. It's just in M&P 2.0 form. We got freshly painted steel down the range. We're going to try to put as many as we can on target. I don't know how many's in here. 7, 8, something like that.
He can't count.
We're going to see what we can do. Shit. I couldn't hit the small ones at all, but I hit the silhouette. Which, if you think about it, I mean, I'm just making excuses for myself, but if you think about it, what's the size of that silhouette? I'm just making excuses, it's fine.
But we wanted to say that the M&P 2.0 3.6 is such a small footprint that I'm actually wearing it right now, and you can't really even see it. I'm carrying an appendix in a black diamond holster. The 2.0 3.6, like Josh said, has a slide about the size of a 26 and the grip size of a 19. Now, the 3.6 inch barrel conceals great in a holster. Appendix 6 o'clock, well, not 6 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock, anywhere you want to carry it. If you're carrying it 6 o'clock, holy shit. But guys, we're getting ready to do a drill right now. We're gonna move, transition, see how we like this pistol. The grip angle of this thing has a natural feel to it. Learning how to shoot Glocks and stuff like that, I had to kind of push my pistols down when I was shooting them. This one, when I pull it up, it actually felt almost like an extension of my hand. I dig it.
$15 rounds in this thing, man. That's awesome. Well, actually 16 if you count one in the chamber. I'm really digging this freaking thing, man. Thing is rad. I really like it. I like the texture. I think that you can grab a hold of it really well. You know when you got a hold of it in your pants, man, because it's got such crazy texture on the side of it. The pistol itself is 18 degrees, so it's really not that bad. It has a really, really good point of aim. I like it, man. I really do. Now, guys, I know this might be getting a little petty, but this ammo is really hard to put in this magazine. It's not as easy to do as a Glock. Come on, Smith & Wesson, get with it.
So guys, if you can't tell, we're about 35 yards out from our steel, freshly painted. We've got the M&P 2.0 3.6, has a 3-dot sight system. It is very easy to pick up, guys, and not bad to shoot at distance. So we got two 8-inch plate steel, silhouettes, and we also have a little 18 by 12 silhouette over there. I got 6 rounds. We're gonna try to put 6 rounds on steel, not as quick as we can, but as proficient as we can. So 4 out of 6 ain't bad, I guess. Guys, we've been at the range today shooting the M&P 2.0 3.6. M&P is a Smith & Wesson, not a Glock, but again a Smith & Wesson, a name we've known and grown to trust. The M&P 2.0 3.6, in my opinion, is an amazing firearm. It's kind of a Glock 26X-ish type pistol.
Yeah. That's what made me want to pick this thing up, is because the fact that I was talking about having this as my EDC because it has a 15 round magazine frame, so your Glock 19 size frames, with a 26 size slide. I carry 26, but when I carry 26, I carry with an X grip. So it's like a little sleeve that you put in between your sleeve and your base plate. It's just a whole bunch of mess. I wanted something that was a full framed with a 26 size slide, so that's where this came into play.
So guys, we're gonna give you some of the key features that we like about the 2.0 3.6. First off, Smith & Wesson decided to put metal 3-dot sight system on here.
Something you don't get with a Glock, metal. That's the thing. Like, so if you have to rack this off your belt or rack it off a table or anything like that, one-handed operation, you can't do that with a Glock and trust it. Glocks are plastic sights. You always change the Glock sights. I'm not saying it won't work out of the box, but you always change Glock sight.
Cool thing about these sights is there are plenty of aftermarket sight out there for this pistol.
Yep.
So if you do not like the factory 3-dot sight set, you can always change it. The next thing, Smith & Wesson decided they were going to put a new coating on their slides. What was the name of the
It
coating?
was just armor resistant, corrosion resistant shit.
It's a new cool coating that Smith & Wesson decided to do. Ambidextrous slide stops.
They want it for them lefties.
Not only that, but Smith & Wesson decided to put a stainless steel chassis inside of their frames, so there's no flex, no give, no nothing. Smith & Wesson, I think that's awesome.
That's one up on Glock, I will say that.
It has an oversized trigger wheel for all you guys that want to shoot with gloves on. Not only that, but it kind of recessed up here, right here.
Yeah.
Almost like an undercut. So all you guys that are like, hey, we're Glock guys, but we want to do an undercut. Smith & Wesson already does it. On the 2.0 line, Smith & Wesson decided to put a lighter, crisper trigger in this thing. So if I had to say what this thing felt like, it felt phenomenal.
Dude, compared to the first one, this right here is out of the park. They just nailed it.
Compared to the Sigma,
forget about it.
Yeah.
Thing is, like, the Sigma had an 8-pound pull on it. The the Smith & Wesson M&P regular 1.0 or whatever you want to call it, it had maybe a 4 to 5 pound. This still has a 5-pound pull in it, but the crisper trigger is just like, it hits a wall, it has a little bit of take up, and it hits a direct wall, and then it's crisp.
Short reset.
Yeah.
No wall. Follow through.
Yeah.
So that's the neat thing I like about the Smith & Wesson. So guys, the other thing is Smith & Wesson decided to do a new, I guess, stipple. New texture.
You can call it a stipple.
Yeah, it's a stipple texture, whatever the hell it is, on their frames. This thing is aggressive. I kind of like it, but I don't like it. The reasons I like it, there's no way that you ain't gonna get grip on this pistol.
True, that is true. You can reach in there and you know you're gonna grab a hold of it when you pull it out. When you go to pull up your shirt and you grab that pistol, you definitely got a full, firm hand grip on it. You cannot not do that with this pistol.
The cons. The thing that I don't like about it is rough as hell.
Yeah,
I appendix carry, so it literally rubbed the shit out of my gut just a couple minutes ago. I'm chapped, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Doesn't really bother me.
He wears his in his underwear.
Pretty much.
Smith & Wesson decided to put 4 interchangeable backstraps on this pistol. So you have what comes on it, small, medium, large.
Now what I will say about that is that you have to have one of these backstraps on here. If you take this off, which you can, all you got to do is take it off, pull a little thing out here, pull it out, this thing pops off. You can't not have a backstrap on here. You have to have one of these backstraps on here. Otherwise, you ain't gonna shoot it like that. You know what I'm saying? You have to have this backstrap on here to actually make the pistol complete. Now, the difference about this compared to Glock, if you don't like any of their backstraps that they compare or let you have with this thing, you don't have to carry a backstrap on it at all. It's literally just the frame.
The back of the pistol. What do we think about the M&P 2.0 3.6? I like it.
If I wasn't carrying a Glock, I'd be carrying this. And who's to say I might not carry it eventually? Maybe I will.
I think I would carry this pistol.
I could trust my life on it, basically.
I'm kind of like Josh. If I wasn't carrying a Glock, I carry a Glock 19 as well. If I wasn't carrying a Glock, Smith & Wesson would be my second choice.
Yep.
So guys, for all you Smith & Wesson fans out there, go check out the 2.0 3.6. I think you're going to be happy.
Now, the 4.0 is the size of a Glock 19. It is literally the exact same size as a Glock 19 because it has a 4-inch barrel. This is a 3.6-inch barrel, so it's a little bit shorter. If you're looking for something just that little bit shorter, like a Glock 26, this is the way to go. Guys, if you want to support us directly like we were talking about before, you can go to Revolutionary Patriot and you can buy our shirts there. We got these and 76 Tuesdays, which you're watching right now. So why would you not buy a 76 Tuesday shirt? If you want to support us again, you can go to patreon.com/blackdiamondgunsandgear and become a Patreon there, and that helps out the channel tremendously.
Oh, choose to motherfucker.
Yep, choose to be a motherfucker.
Guys, you also can choose to support us by going to uslawshield.com, signing up for US Law Shield, and using promo code BDGG. That helps out the channel.
Guys, if this is your first time watching the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that like button and hit that notification bell so you can see when we go live, when we put up new content all over the place. Guys, stay vigilant.
Stay safe.
And stay alive. And choose your pistols wisely, man. That's all I got to say.
Check out the 2.0, 3.6.
He wasn't, like, directly at me. He's a little bit ahead of me, so he's not flagging me. It's fine.
See? I ain't got no mag in it.